Hello, this is Jennifer Kramer, and I'm working on Module 15, Part 2 of our final project. And initially, I wasn't sure where I wanted to go with my final project until I realized that I have a sister-in-law who is currently a third grade teacher, and it dawned on me that she probably has lots of tips and tricks that she's using for learning and teaching nowadays. So I'm going to introduce you to a couple websites that she gave me that I'm not doing the project on, but that's just in case anybody just happens to be interested or knows somebody or a teacher that might find them beneficial. The first one is Reading A to Z. The second one is IXL Learning. And then the one that I decided to do my project on was MobyMax. And I have visited these websites and played with them a little bit, and they are beneficial, but I just thought that the MobyMax was actually kind of the coolest. So that's the one that I prefer to talk about or prefer to do my project on. So as you can see, when you first sign in, and I've already done all this. I've already saved all this, which is why it's coming up looking the way that it is. But you can sign in as a student, as a teacher, as a parent, as a school administrator, district administrator. So as far as the privacy goes or security, not just anyone can sign into this. And unless your school has a particular policy on this particular website, I can't imagine that they'd have a problem with anybody using it. And on top of it, the really good part is that it's free, and any sort of maintenance that needs to be done is done through the website itself. It's not something that the teacher is personally responsible for. So I'm going to sign in here real quick, and I'm just going to give you kind of an overview of the website. I'm not going to go into the material. I'll actually wait for that for my final video, my third video for the project. So anytime you sign in, it always comes up with a tip or maybe something that you didn't know, which I thought was actually kind of cool. So this one is actually coming up with a video, and I'm not going to play the video as of right now since I'm on very limited time. But in case you didn't know how to do something, it's always just kind of cool. I'm always learning so much about it every time I sign out and sign back in. And what's nice about this website as well is it's a tool that you can use just individually as a teacher, or you can use it as kind of a networking site between teachers. And what I mean by that is multiple teachers who also can sign into the same account. You have access to that other teacher. You have access to, assuming the teacher allows, other teaching materials for the other teacher. And you can also assign different students from one teacher to another. So if there's another student that's really excelling in something, then you can assign that particular student to maybe a different teacher who knows maybe more about that, or you can spend time with that particular student with whatever the A, B, and C, whatever it happens to be, whatever the subject is. And I found this to be a really good tool in terms of whether you're introducing new material or just practicing, because as you can see here, they have so many different subjects: math, numbers, reading, literacy, science, spelling, vocabulary, phonics. So there's so many things that the students can do. And again, I'm not going to get into these particularly in this video. I just want you to know that they're there. And then there's so many options for teachers as well. And again, I will also get into these as well with my next video, because like I said, these are very beneficial to students and teachers alike.